far as campsites go, there's some pretty good ones around, there's some pretty average ones around. I reckon this one on the higher end of that scale.
Welcome back to another episode of Science with Cindy.
Welcome back to another episode of New House on Wheels. This week we leave the beautiful Calliope River and start heading north again. We're aiming to get to Yeppoon. We've got some parcels that we need to pick up, and I've also got some friends that we need to catch up with, and they've also been good enough to put us up on their property for a little while. So we're going to check out what's around Yeppoon. We're going to dodge a whole heap of terrible weather, and then we're going to make our way up to a beautiful little location, little beachfront location up the coast from Yeppoon, which really rocked our world. We loved it. We had the best time there, and it was up there in the top handful of locations that we've been to in the last 6 months. So come along, join us guys, and check out this amazing part of the world. It's not our first time here, but it certainly won't be our last either. Come on guys and enjoy with us. Cheers. So we settled ourselves in Yeppoon pretty quickly, and then we hit the car straight away. Went out and found a couple of lookouts. This one in particular we really liked. 180-degree views out, Great Keppel Islands in the distance, just absolutely amazing. I mean, look at these views. It is just such a stunning place, Yeppoon. We've been here before and we absolutely loved it, always wanted to come back. And I've got to admit, if there's another part of Australia that I would consider living in other than our lovely Donga that we love immensely, Yeppoon's probably it. So we made the most of what we could this day because the weather gets south from here. Righto, we have made it to Emu Point and just checking out a few of the sights around here. And this one is the Singing Ship, I've been told. When the wind's blowing, obviously it rattles through those chimes and yeah, makes a bit of noise for us. I reckon on a good day, spectacular view up here. Out to the islands, just beautiful. Even on a bad day, it's nice. There she is. Sorry about any water on the lens. Alright, so even when the weather's crap in Yeppoon, it's still beautiful. Look at this magnificent beach. We've just come down here to take the dog for a walk. We're staying with some friends of ours. And yeah, what else would you want to do on a lovely, rainy, wet Thursday afternoon? We've had about 100 plus mils, I think, in the last 2 days. It's crazy. But anyway, just down at one of the town beaches. Another day down the beach for a quick walk. I've been holed up all day with the flu, but the rain's cleared, which is fantastic. There is life on this beach. You can see the islands. But how are all these little crabs? Let me show you this. This whole beach, for about 20 metres deep, is just crab balls. They've all just filtered the heck out of it. Anyway, it's good to see some life down here. Hey, good morning everyone. It is a lovely Saturday morning here in Yeppoon. Still a bit overcast. We had about 16-17 mils of rain last night, which was not what we wanted, but I think that takes us to a total of about 125 mils or more since we've been in Yeppoon. It's just rained the whole bloody time. But anyway, look, we've been parked up at some friend's place here in Yeppoon. They've got about 5 acres, and we have fortunately been able to park up on that, which has made this whole rain event a hell of a lot better. But anyway, let me just show you. There's our setup there. But we're going to move on today, and we are going to be heading up the coast. We're making our way up towards Mackay and then Early, but we're going to make a few stops along the way. Where they are, I'm not 100% sure yet. All right, gang, we will see you on the road, and yeah, see what happens. Howdy gang. Hey look, as far as campsites go, there's some pretty good ones around, there's some pretty average ones around. I reckon this one, on the higher end of that scale. Check this out. There she is. Yeah, we're in like sardines at the moment, but it's not terrible. Check this out. How is that? Camila Beach. Cannot be upset with this. Gee, Cindy's done so well finding this site. Anyway, we're going to sit back, relax, and enjoy this. So we are camped just there. Look at this. Pretty tough to take. But
So how's this? We're here in Camila Beach. We're about 70 k's south of Mackay. We left today, we left Yeppoon. But this is our backyard. Our camp's just there over the back. It's $14 a night. It's actually a first in best dressed place. It's a part of the Shire Council. So you either call up and book through them and pay through there, or you go into the council office when it's open. But low tide at the moment, in a couple of hours, that'll be high tide, and we won't be walking here.
we'll be fishing.
As far as I'm aware, I'll be way back up camp, just in case there's the odd crocodile.
No, we're going to come down and we're going to wet a line. Hopefully we'll get something. First fish of the trip. It is super hard not to be impressed by this place. This is just fantastic. I mean, we're a few hundred metres out to sea at the moment, just watching the tide come in. And look at that. Beautiful hills in the background there. Oh, just couldn't ask for more. And Cindy's not even whinging that it's cold. She's got her feet in the water. It's a miracle.
It's warm. And it's June.
Oh, jelly. I think we're going to enjoy this place, Sin.
I think so.
Well, the fishing mission was a success of sorts. We got one whiting. We gave it to the neighbours and they're going to try and upsize that into a big salmon. But look at this. It is just flattened off to nothing out there. A few crew out there still having a fish. Yeah, not bad at all. And then you go down here. Our neighbours are sitting around a fire just chilling out. This is a tough life. So glad we found this spot.
Welcome back to another episode of Science with Cindy. Today we are here at Camila Beach experiencing the magnificence of low tide. As you can see here, the water has receded quite some way considering we've walked from our little hideaway. But what we've come across today is the ripples in the water along with this weird shape. As you have a look, this weird shape appears to be a stingray, as we can make its shape through here, its body, its tail, and then you can see a little divot in the water where it's shuffled its way in and filtered its way through to be level with the water, so it escapes the predators that may engulf it up, as we experienced back in fossil land, to keep itself safe. There are other magnificent wonders here in low tide. We've come across hermit crabs. Hopefully we can come across another one. We've come across these very strange, clear looking dog turd things, but I think they're a jellyfish. Maybe we'll come across one of those again somewhere. But just this wonder of it all, you just think, where does this water go to? And why? We've stumbled across another dog turd, as you can see. It's in the shape of one. Not really brave enough to touch it, as you shouldn't do with sea creatures, but I think we'll find it's more like a jelly cucumber kind of a creature. It seems to be quite settled there in amongst a little puddle and a bit of sunrise. Who wouldn't enjoy the sun rays coming through? Unless it makes you shrivel up into nothing, but let's see what else we can find. Let's keep exploring. Here is the perfect example of a stingray. It is perfectly defined. You can even see the depth of the stingray and the size of it. We've got its body here, its tail out here, maybe even its possible barb shape. Scurry down. Oh look, there's even hermit crabs trying to find protection in amongst this little bay created by the stingray. What a marvel nature is. Things we find on these beaches, you know, fabulous, they really are. Thank you for joining me in another episode of Science with Cindy. Bye.
Hey, good morning gang, how are we all? Woken up this morning, first morning here, and there's a sea fog come over. It's really nice, I'll show you some footage of that. But yeah, just taking a beautiful walk down the beach. It is a glass off, and it's just, what a better way to start the day. It's so peaceful, it's just to yourself, that sound of those waves, it's absolutely sensational. Anyway guys, enjoy your day, and we'll do our best to enjoy ours. Alright, take it in. Alright gang, we're off on an optimistic fishing mission at the moment. We've actually brought a bucket, which means we're expecting to catch something. Highly unusual for us. We even made a small one though. We're not that optimistic. Just popped down to the river mouth. Been told they're getting a few flathead in here, so we'll give it a crack. Alright, well I've been relinquished of duties. Cindy's taken over on the rod. No one's really catching anything out here at the moment, but you can only try. But I did get one little small whiting. He's going to become bait.
It's not.
But yeah, anyway, there's worse ways to spend a day, isn't there, people?
Look out everybody. Pete is onto a blowfish.
It's big. It's a monster.
Oh my god, it's huge. Look at this gigantic, oh, he's in my way. No, he just told me to get off my butt. I might have to get up for this one because he's just caught a ripper.
It's a fish. That's a chopper.
You want some help with anything?
No. How cool is that? Look at that. So needless to say, after our huge haul fishing today, we had a fantastic meal, cooked up that beautiful tailor, and it really did taste so nice. There's nothing better than straight out of the ocean and onto a plate. But even better than that, every morning we get to wake up to these beautiful sunrises, grab a coffee, take a stroll down the beach and just watch the day evolve. It was just absolutely magic. Loved every second of it. This place is as close to perfect as you're going to find. You've got to check this one out. Hey, good morning everyone. This is a wrap for us from Camila Beach. It has been a magnificent 3 or so days. What a sight. I mean, really, what a sight. We've had a great time here, belting up and down the beach and walking out to the tide lines, and a few fires with neighbours, met some great people. But yeah, anyway, that's it for us. We're moving on today. We're heading up towards Mackay. So we will see you when we get there. Alright guys, one last look. How beautiful is that?